טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי, יאי לי לי, לי 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 לי, לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי, יאי לי לי. שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת שלום. יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי, יאי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי, יאי לי לי. שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת שלום.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Hello, everyone. We're getting used to this, but we still don't like it. We still don't like
That's
it.
true, yes.
First of all, Cantor and I know Rabbi Mason Barkin too, and Jackie, I need to share these with you. Thank you all for these lovely emails and notes that we're getting. Wow. I mean, I got brought to tears a couple times. Thank you. I want you to know all of this stuff. 100 years from now, they'll look back at the video. And I want to read some of the beautiful words that people have been sharing with us about, I guess they kind of like what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
But what they don't realize is that we love
It's true.
the interaction and the conversations, and everything has been so beautiful. And we can't wait. Hopefully in a few weeks, we'll be given the green light to, with some, accommodations made, to come back together and be together in this room. Can't wait for that. So I'm going to jump down. Hope you're having a good week. And now we're all ready to end the week. And the way that we do that is lighting our candles. So I've kind of liked being the designated candle lighter these weeks.
You're very good at it.
Well, thank you. I've got the little Bic thing, and it's all good. So I will light these Shabbat candles on behalf of everybody. I hope some of you were able to join the Mason Barkin family a little bit ago, and now we will do it here with all of you. Please feel free to sing along at home.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's all continue together in your prayer books. Again, we hope everybody is able to use the link in the YouTube description and the emails that we've sent you for a copy of Mishkan Tefillah. We'll announce multiple page numbers as always. We'll begin with L'cha Dodi, which is on page 138 or page 20, depending on your Siddur. L'cha Dodi, 1, 5, and 9, the cantor says. Bonus round tonight. Bonus verse.
Right. Ya la 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 L'cha Dodi, Ya la 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 L'krat Kalat, Ya la 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 L'nei Shabbat, V'nei Together. Oh, we shalom, aseret bala, gam besimcha, utzola, toch emuneh, am segula.
Let's join together in these beautiful words on the bottom of page 145 or page 27. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time. Even at unlikely times and through unlikely places, there is no place on earth without the presence. Kehilah Kedoshah on the opposite page, 144 or 26.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ועמד יברך חילותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון ויומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמך מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירה בעלמה ואמרו Amen.
We ask for God's blessings now upon those who are observing Shiva and Shloshim, the immediate 7 and 30-day mourning period. As a community, we are in mourning for the families of Barbara Winograd, Dr. Larry Frazen, Alan Garber, Dr. Arnold Kahn. If their families or anyone wishes to at this time to stand, we would like to ask for God's blessings upon you before we invite the congregation to stand. Hamakom yenatchem etchem betoch sha'ar v'lei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. May God console you among all who are grieving in Zion and Jerusalem. Amen.
Amen.
And now as a community, we stand for Baruch Hu 146 or page 28.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokhmah potech sha'arim uvitvuna meshane itim umachalif et hazmanim umesader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים.
Let's join together on the bottom of 151. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol, all these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form?
ויעמדך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני Adonai echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Baruch Shem kevod malchuto leolam va'ed.
Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לפניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטודפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet.
Let's join together on page 159 or 42. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Michamocha, 158 or page 40.
Michamocha, Bailim Adonai, Michamocha, Ne'etar Bakodesh, Nora Tehilot, Osefele, Nora Tehilot, Osefele. Lai, 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 lai. Balechudecha ra'u banecha, mokei ayam lifte Moshe u'Miriam, ze'eli atu ve'yameru, Adonai imlo le'olam va'ed, yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. ונאמר כי ודע אדוני את ידו, וגדלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל גאל ישראל. Yai, lai, lai, lai. Everybody join us. Yeah, la, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, lai, lai.
One of the great things about being Jewish is we are eternal optimists. And our optimism is what gets us through times such as these. Hashkivenu, which is on page 160 and page 42. Hashkivenu is a prayer written by rabbis, a piyut, that reminds us that there are times that are dark, and that darkness represents uncertainty, and it represents fear, and it represents loneliness and isolation, all of those feelings that are becoming so acute for us now. And it reminds us as well that after we sleep, after we recover from this darkness, we still hope and we still pray and we still know that the world will be light again, that there will be an end to the sickness, an end to the war, an end to this crushing of the human spirit that so many of us are feeling right now. I've been really caught off guard whenever I hear people say, these are unprecedented times. No, they are not unprecedented. We are a speck of dust. We are a snapshot in history. There have been and tragically will be others who suffer and others who feel the same feelings that we feel, which are found in Hashkivenu. Yet every time we pray to God with our most optimistic hearts and souls, our most optimistic eyes and ears, for a time when the light will shine bright again. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. O God, shelter us from this storm. Va'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim, so that we, all of us, O God, will be renewed with life.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim.
People in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. We celebrate this freedom with Beshamru 162 and 44.
Beshamru Bnei Israel et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, שבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת Bayom Hashvi, Shabbat Vainafash, Shabbat Vainafash, Shabbat Vainafash, Veshamru Bnei Israel et HaShabbat, Lasot et HaShabbat, Ledorotam Beritolam.
And we now move on to the central part of our service, the Amidah, the Tefillah, page 164 and page 46. And together we stand.
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Adonai sefatatita. Adonai, Eloheinu, Velohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot ve'Imahot, U'mevi Geula livnei v'nechem, Leman Shemo me'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gimul Elam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol, Atah Rav leHoshia, Mohorid HaTal, Mechalkel Chaim bechesed, Mechayei HaKol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umito melach, Melech memit umechayei, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah le'achayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim bechol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. And please join with me in a prayer for this day of Shabbat on the top of page 173 or 55. Again, please join together. I hope you're seated and comfortable. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day, May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. And please join also on page 175 or 57. You are with us in our prayer, our love and our doubt, and our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayer. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai she'otcha levadecha b'yirah na'avod. As we prepare for our time for silent prayer and silent meditation, as we think of looking at the week that has passed and leaving it behind us, and even at this time as each Shabbat, the number of dead and those who are infected from coronavirus increases, even though we are seeing what many people refer to as a flattening. Let us not be desensitized by statistics and understand that behind each number is a human being. Be not afraid of silence. It is more powerful than the awkward word. It allows God's voice to be heard. It allows the tears and the terror, the disbelief and the doubt to tumble out. Be there with quiet compassion that flows from the depths of your being, through your eyes, your touch, your sighs, into your very soul. Stir not from the hush until you sense that hesitant blush of hope and understanding. Let us not be afraid of silence. And let us in our silence pray for all who are suffering and struggling, and for all who are taking care of those who are suffering and healing, and for all of humanity.
It's an amazing thing how different our lives are at this very moment. What was once routine is almost impossible. And what was easy now seems very hard. And may God restore us to what once was, quickly so that what is now hard can once again seem easy. Anyone can whistle, that's what they say, easy. Anyone can whistle any holiday, easy. It's all so simple. Relax, let go, let fly. So someone tell me, why can't I can dance a tango, I can read Greek, easy. I can slay a dragon any old week, easy. What's hard is simple, what's natural comes hard. Maybe you can show me how to let go, lower my guard, learn to be free. Maybe if you whistle, whistle for me. Anyone can whistle, that's what they say, easy. Anyone can whistle any old day, easy. It's all so simple. Relax, let go, let fly. So someone tell me, why can't I can dance a tango, I can read Greek, easy. I can slay a dragon any old week, easy. What's hard is simple, what's natural comes hard. Maybe you could show me how to let go, lower my guard, learn to be free. Maybe you can whistle, whistle for me. Amen.
Our family locating beacon whistle kept going through my head. During that. Wait, I can't do it. But anyway, there was a family whistle to get my mom out of Lomans. I mean, that's really what it was.
Oh, that's sweet.
May she rest in peace. Mm-hmm. There is a correlation between her death and Lomans going into bankruptcy, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, you sing this beautiful ballad, and I come up and ruin it with another obnoxious, inappropriate con-family story. Okay.
And with that, let's spread some healing, you know.
But that always, yeah, for up here.
Right.
We are going to sing the beautiful version of Misha Berach from Debbie Friedman together tonight with the cantor, and read the names of those who we are thinking of on this Shabbat in between the two verses of the song. We are on page 371 or 253 when I get to the part where I'm reading the names of our loved ones from the congregation. please feel free to type in a name of someone in the comments on YouTube or in the comment section on Facebook as well, so we can all think of them and bring our energy of prayer to them. Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
As a congregation, we share our love and our prayers for healing to Bill Adler, Stacy Adler, Shirley Friedlander, Gershon Ben Miriam, Max Goldberg, Tina Gomberg, Alana Goldschmidt, Hallie Gratis, Jeff Klein, Janie Andrea Kramer, Label David Ben Saralea, Stacy Margalitas, Nancy Moffett, Russell Pollock, Rabbi J. Adele Plotkin, Michael Peeler Smith, Tricia Porter, Don Rosenblum, Sally Rosenblum, Kathy Sethalter, Jim Unruh, Rachmel Tzvi Ben Devora, Yosef Ben Miriam, and again, any names that you wish to say to yourselves out loud or in the comments. We pray for a complete healing of mind and body and spirit for them all.
Mishaberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Amen.
And as has become our custom, we share a prayer for the health and healing of healers, written by Rabbi Ayelet Cohen. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless all those who put themselves at risk to care for the sick, physicians and nurses and orderlies, technicians and home health aides, EMTs and pharmacists. Bless them in their coming home and bless them in their going out. Ease their fear and sustain them. Source of all breath, healer of all beings, protect them and restore their hope. Strengthen them that they may bring strength. Keep them in health that they may bring healing. Help them know again a time when they can breathe without fear. Bless the sacred work of their hands. May this plague pass from among us speedily and in our days. Amen.
Amen.
A prayer for our country, page 376 or 258. We join together. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need, and keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation, alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen. Shalu Shalom Yerushalayim, on this week of Yom HaZikaron, Yom HaAtzmaut, Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. So we'll take a few moments to look at this week's Parsha now. And I'm so excited. It has been quite a while since I have led Torah study. In fact, it was the Shabbat right before my dad died in the beginning of March. Torah study has become very popular amongst the clergy. Everyone is always wanting to lead Torah study because it's first of all, a great group of people. It's become very popular on Zoom, and it's Torah study. Like, what could be better than spending 45 minutes, an hour together on Shabbat morning looking at Torah? And what I love is that this week's Parsha, which is a double portion, Achrei Mot Kedoshim, is really one of my favorites.
I like it too.
Which is different than most other weeks. Achrei Mot takes place right after, it's sort of like Shmini happens, Nadav and Avihu die in Shmini, and then we get, Tazria Metzora, and then skips to Achrei Mot, which is picking up sort of where they left off after the death of Nadav and Avihu, and then we go into Kedoshim. Now, Kedoshim, for those of you who know a little Hebrew, has 3 root letters, Kuf, Daled, Shin. Kadosh, sanctified, holy. It means holy. And it's really one of those words like love. It's a little too abstract sometimes to understand. Well, it's not sometimes abstract. It is an abstract concept, this concept of holiness. But if you remember at the beginning of the service, or at some point in the service, among the various shindigs and shenanigans I pull, I did say that Jews are optimistic. Now, when Jews hear a rabbi say Jews are optimistic, many will say, well, Rabbi, you don't really know or understand Jewish people. We are sometimes, how do I put this? I wouldn't say pessimistic, but sometimes we can be a little kvetchy, and sometimes we can be a little obstinate and stubborn, and sometimes we can be, what's a nice way of saying this, histrionic, and all of those things don't really seem to add together into optimistic. But why did I say that, and why do I say that? Well, first of all, I don't think that any people, let alone the Jews, would have made it 4,000 years, given our history, without a sense of optimism, without a sense fundamentally that life can and will be better for us. We think about the generations who suffered oppression. We think about the generations who were exiled from their countries, from their homes. We think about those dark, dark moments of the Holocaust, and we think, boy, it's a miracle that there are still Jews. I mean, those are all reasons for us to not even exist. So when I say that we're optimistic, it really means that we, as a people, embody this concept of hope. This past week in the state of Israel, for those of us who were able to watch the ceremonies, we see 2 fundamentally different ceremonies taking place within 24 hours. One is a ceremony, a tekes at Mount Herzl, in commemoration of Yom HaZikaron, in commemoration of the thousands of Israeli soldiers and civilians who have lost their lives, who gave of their lives, who were killed in defending Israel. And if you've ever been to Israel during Yom HaZikaron and you've sat, as I have, on Mount Herzl watching the ceremony, even though it's primarily in Hebrew and we don't always understand exactly what's going on, it's very powerful. Everyone in Israel, as you know, pulls their car over, stops what they're doing the day of to hear the air raid siren go off for 60 seconds in memory. And then 24 hours after that tekes, after that ceremony, there's another ceremony for Yom HaAtzmaut, for Independence Day. This year's ceremony, from what we saw, was probably one of the most inclusive, open, apolitical Yom HaAtzmaut tekeses, services that I've ever seen, inclusive of Israelis of color, inclusive of Haredi, ultra-Orthodox Jews, and secular Jews, and artists, and it was really beautiful in a country that, by the way, is just as bifurcated politically as the United States is. It was really a beautiful, beautiful celebration of Israel. And so that's what I mean when I say we are optimists. Only Jews would end Memorial Day with Independence Day, would end a sad day where everyone literally stops what they're doing and then celebrates. And it has a lot to do with the first couple of verses in Kedoshim and some of the other verses that we're going to study also tomorrow morning at Chaver Torah. It starts out with this idea, Kedoshim tihiyu, ki kadosh ani Adonai Elohecha. You shall be holy, for I, Adonai, your God, am holy. I think there can be no more aspirational concept, no more really vividly clear, optimistic concept than to say to the Israelites, you can be not God, but you can be like God in your acts and deeds of holiness. And not only that, the Torah is very clear this week. It's not just if you do these rituals, you will be holy, or if you do follow these ethics and these morals, will you be holy. It's really about balance between a life filled with ritual, where we mark space and time, and a life where we interact in our interactions with other people, that we can bring holiness to the relationship and act with mentalheit. Let me give you some examples. In this week's Parsha, it very clearly states that everybody should be treated with a level of dignity and equality. And these aren't abstract ideas. Literally, it says in this week's Parsha, you shall not place a stumbling block before a blind person, and you shall not curse a deaf person. Now, these can be understood according to the commentaries both literally and figuratively. If someone is blind, don't put a stick in front of them when they're walking, because they'll trip, they'll fall over. Don't shout curse words at them or say disparaging things to them because they can't hear you. The rabbis say it's also figurative. Don't take advantage of someone who can't see what it is that you're really trying to do to them. And don't speak in a language or use words or concepts to someone who may not be as learned in order to trick them or make them feel ignorant. It means both. Another example, one that I think that we all know very well, it says, you shall rise before the aged, show deference to the old, and then says you should fear God. In Judaism, it is a fundamental belief, a fundamental concept that we not only show respect to our elders, but literally, when someone who is honored, an elder of your community, walks into the room, you stand up. It's like what I tell my kids all the time. Go to the door, right? I always would tell them, walk Papa to the door. You stand up, you shake their hand, you show deference to them. It says in the Parsha, when a stranger, a ger, is living in your land, someone is visiting your land, and then decides to live there with you. This is like a ger toshav, what's called a resident alien. This is something that we could all learn from. Resides with you, you shall not wrong them. Strangers who reside with you shall be to you as citizens. That's a very complex idea these days, especially living in Arizona during these times. But think about it for just a second, and then you can go back. What would happen if we treated those who reside in our land, strangers who reside in our land? This would include, implicitly at least, those who aren't here, quote unquote, legally, what if we treated them as if they were citizens? For those of us, by the way, who do believe in this concept of making those who are here into citizens, whether they're here legally or not, those of us who believe that, not everyone has to, use that verse of Torah as our Leviticus proof text, if you will. It then says, for those of us who look at the gas station, on the pump it's got that little sticker where it says Department of Weights and Measures or something like that, and it shows you that it's been calibrated and checked by the government. That comes from this week's Parsha. You shall not falsify measures of length, weight, or capacity. You shall have an honest balance, honest weights, an honest ephah, an honest hin. Tomorrow we'll talk about what an ephah and a hin is, but the idea that when we go to the gas station to pump gas and we see that sticker from the state of Arizona's Department of whatever it is, Commerce, that comes from this week's Parsha. And finally, my favorite, your favorite, all of our favorite, love your neighbor as yourself. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Now, we all know the golden rule, but not all of us know that it comes from Kedoshim, from this concept of what it means to be holy, what it means to be like God. Sometimes we don't always know that the verse right before that says something regarding the opposite concept. It says, you can rebuke your neighbor, you can tell your neighbor they're doing something wrong, but you're not allowed to hate them. It says that you can recuse your neighbor, but bear no guilt for creating hatred between you and your neighbor. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. You should love your neighbor as yourself. This is one of the greatest concepts, not just because it's the golden rule, but it's about tolerating the ambiguity between being angry with someone and really, really disliking someone and calling them out on it and loving them at the same time. That ambiguity between love and hate, or between anger and love, is very hard for some people to tolerate. Just turn on the news. I have to, destroy your character. I have to destroy your idea by telling you not only that you're wrong, but that you're a bad person for believing it. And I'm the only one who could be right because my idea is the only idea that's right. Humanity's having a difficult time with that one right now. But I think that this idea that you can be holy and bring holiness into your relationships by tolerating this fundamental ambiguity that we have between what happens when we're angry with someone and we're mad with someone, and every fiber of our being is telling us on an emotional, spiritual level to hate them and cut them off and never talk to them again. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. How can you not say that we are an optimistic people when you read these lines? So maybe I'll replace now, and tomorrow morning we'll talk about it a little bit, the idea of optimistic with aspirational. We aspire to be holy because our God is holy, and these are the ways, some of the ways, that we can achieve holiness. On the Shabbat, I encourage you at your Shabbat tables, or perhaps in the chat box and the conversations that you're having tonight after services, to think about the ways that we should be holy and to understand that you can't just wake up one day and change your entire life overnight by accepting and integrating these ideas into your life, that these take a lot of practice. Kedoshim tihiyu ki kadosh ani Adonai Elohecha. You shall be holy, for I, Adonai, your God, am holy, is aspirational. This isn't about fixing the world today. This is about aspiring to become, dare I say, better at this thing we call life, and to aspire to become more like God. Not God, but more like God each and every day through our acts and our deeds and our rituals and our behavior. Take some time on this Shabbat to think about the little things. Start where you are at, and I think over time you will get a sense of what it means, and I know so many of you do already because you act and behave this way already, of what it means to really aspire to be menches. That's what this parsha is about. Shabbat Shalom. So much to say and so little time. Sorry, it took a little time. But nonetheless, tomorrow morning at Clever Torah, at Torah study, we're going to go through a lot of the others that I did not mention, including some that we did. Just a couple of quick announcements as we aspire to end our Shabbat service. We are going to continue, while it is still unclear as to when we'll be able to allow people and welcome people back into the congregation, again, even with whatever, how do I call it, alterations that we're going to have to make, at least in the beginning. We have a full schedule in May of programs online. Again, tomorrow morning, Shabbat is on Zoom and will be on Facebook Live. Havdalah tomorrow night will be hosted by our camp director, Dr. Leah Zigman, and her staff, and our wonderful camp staff, and that'll be on Facebook Live at 7. We'll continue with lunch and learns, and coffee talks, and book groups, and Cantor's final meeting of the... You have two more?
One more. Mm-hmm.
Meeting of the Musical Mind this Thursday. It's really great to see how many people are participating. And it's not about the numbers, it's really about the energy and the spirit and the warmth that we've been able to create for each other. So we look forward to seeing you in the Zoom room, or whatever it's called, on YouTube, on Facebook. I don't know.
Zoom room is a good one.
Zoom room.
I like that.
Quick couple of reminders. Number one is our last day of Sunday school is this Sunday, and so we look forward to seeing everyone on Zoom, and we'll all be participating in our Siyum, our final service of the year, and Stacy's got all the awards to give out. Shabbat stickers are in effect, so don't forget to take a screenshot or a picture and send it to one of us, of your kid watching services tonight. And confirmation has been postponed until August. Consecration, which was supposed to be tonight, I believe, is going to now be, I think it was tonight,
Yes.
or last week. I don't know time and dates and space. Anyway, that's postponed to October, to Simchat Torah. All of those will be emailed to you. But up and coming is our Mayan graduation in 2 Friday nights from now. That will be done virtually. We've been told at least that we have to wait until May 17th to find out what's going on with the stay-at-home orders. So we thought it safest to move that to virtual space. So we will be celebrating our 12th grade Mayan graduates in 2 weeks on the 15th. Any other announcements, Cantor?
Can we talk a little bit about mobile milestones?
You do it.
Okay. So
Mobile
milestones.
That's a mouthful.
So one of the lessons that we learn in Kedoshim, Dalifnei Mi'ata Omer, or actually Lifnei Meshurat Hadin, is going
Look
above
at the
and
cantor.
beyond the written letter of the law. I know we have been engaging with all of you through the virtual platform, and what we've been seeing on Facebook is that all of you who are celebrating birthdays, for some of you, you're getting this wonderful birthday caravan. Have you seen a couple of those?
Can I tell you? I love a parade.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
So one of the ways that our clergy wants to go ahead and engage with all of you who are watching is that if you are celebrating a milestone birthday, meaning by decade,
Like you're turning 50.
10, 20, 50, 60, 70, God willing, 80, 90.
I think we're going to 75 at that point, too, right?
Right. Up until, and you'll receive more of this in the
How
bulletin
about an
coming up.
anniversary?
And if you are celebrating a milestone anniversary, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35 years, one of
Like
your...
a diamond.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of your clergy members is going to come to your house... And with your permission, of course. We're not just going to show
In our
up on your
Toyota
front
Camry.
doorstep, right? And standing 6 feet from your front door, we're going to sing you happy birthday and give you a birthday blessing.
Can we sing Siman Tov Mazel Tov?
And we can, absolutely, Siman Tov and Mazel Tov. Or we can give you an anniversary blessing because we want to go ahead and come to you because right now it's very hard for you to come to us. So Look for an email.
It's not right that they're not having you sing for them.
It's very, very true. So it's a way that we can give a little spiritual fulfillment to you who happen to be at home. So look for an email from us. And if you are celebrating a milestone birthday or an anniversary this month, you're going to be getting a call from either Rabbi Kahn, Rabbi Mason Barkin, or myself very, very soon. And we look forward to celebrating these simchas with you.
Do you know why I love you?
But I'm all ears.
among other things, we're sitting around thinking, gosh, look at all these programs and all these people, and we're doing all this wonderful, wonderful stuff, and we're getting to know, we've got congregants, and then we're seeing on Facebook people are getting parades. Cantor says, well, wait a second. We need to go to people's houses and sing them happy birthday, even if it embarrasses them. Yes. So you don't have to wake the neighbors for this, but the Cantor's thinking about you. So we can't wait to show up, and out of nowhere, we'll call ahead.
Absolutely.
I don't want you calling the police.
No,
there's
not
a weird
at all.
guy standing outside my house. But we can't wait to see you from at least 6 feet away.
Amen.
We'll wear a mask if you want us to as well, but we'll get to sing and at least say hello in person. Exactly. Because we miss your punams.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
So
Cantor, thank you for creating that program.
Oh, absolutely. I look forward to doing it. So speaking of counting,
yes, sir.
Let's continue counting the Omer.
I would have forgotten, so
right?
I'm glad that you did that.
So we turn to page 570 or page 278 as we prepare to count the 23rd day of the Omer. הנני מוכן ומזומן לקיים מצוות עשה על ספירת העומר. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על ספירת העומר.
Amen.
Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. היום 23 יום, שהם 3 שבועות ושני ימים לעומר. Today is the 23rd day of the Omer, which is 3 weeks and 2 days of the Omer.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's all now turn in our Sudarim to page 586 or 282, again, standing for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמן והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
On this Shabbat, we share our deepest sympathies as we note the passing of the following people whose families are observing Shiva and Shloshim, the immediate 7 and 30 days of mourning. Barbara Winograd, wife of Dr. Herb Winograd, mother of Robin Winograd, Dr. Lawrence Frazen, husband of Fran Frazen, father of Lynn Frazen Lerner, father of Barbara Frazen O'Connor, Alan Garber, father of Stu Garber, and Dr. Arnold Kahn. We remember, of course, those whose yahrzeits have occurred this week. Simon Aronowitz, Albert Leon Balk, Martha Barman, Rose Berkowitz, Larry Brenner, Reuben Bressler, Maurice D. Brown, Goldie Cohen, Rose Comer, George W. Fielding, Regina R. Friedman, Emmanuel Freed, Jacob Friedman, Martha Gittleson, Benjamin F. Goldstein, Aaron Gorodetsky, Kate Heller, Ann Hochberg, Lawrence Jacobs, Irving Jaffe, Gerald Kaplan, Ethel Kogan, Ada Kronfield, Marcella Hochberg-Leonard, Fanny Lotstein, Max Marks, Ben Miller, Milton Miller, William Oppenheim, Irv Pearlstein, Pearl Goldman Raffleson, Lillian Robinson, Ethel Rosenblatt, Ida Rosenthal, Eve H. Rosenzweig, Barney Rozevsky, Irene Schlanger, Melvin Schoenberg, Molly Schwartz, Teresa Skilkin, Sam Seelman, Rose Ceylon, Jacob Serbin, David Shapiro, Wilk E. Say, Selma Solomon, Anita Stein, Jerry Serkin, May Verbeck, Saul Vogelman, Milton Worgan, Marion C. Wishneff. If anyone wishes to either say the name of a loved one out loud or write in the comments, please do so at this time. As always, we remember the 6 million who perished in the Shoah, including the 1.5 million children who have no one to say Kaddish for them, and the soldiers and civilians of the state of Israel who have given their lives defending our Jewish homeland. May all of their souls be bound up in the bonds of eternal life. Those in mourning and anyone who wishes, Mourner's Kaddish, page 598 or 294. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon v'yimechon v'chayid echol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mevorach le'alam u'le'amei amaya. Barach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu, le'alam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. V'aseh shalom b'mramav, v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the source of peace give peace to those who are mourning and comfort to those who are grieving. As together we say, Amen. Please feel free at your home to get out your challah and your grape juice. And in a moment, after our final song, we'll join together in Kiddush and Hamotzi.
Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav, yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav, yaseh shalom aleinu. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav, yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav, yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru, ve'imeru, ve'imeru. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hanafel. אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה וראשית כי הוא יום תהילה למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. Lift him up. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
Chaim.
L'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. We'll see you in the morning.